Welcome to the RSView Studio Project Rename, Copy, Backup, and Restore tutorial by Sean Tierney. To perform these functions with an RSView Studio application, we need to launch a separate program which can be found under Tools and is called Application Manager. You can also launch this program through your Start menu. When you launch the Application Manager, you'll see the first thing you have to do is select the product. In this case, we'll select Machine Edition. Then you'll be presented with all the options you can perform inside of this utility. The first one we'll perform is Rename. I'll select it, I'll press Next, and then I'll choose my application and press Next. Now I'll give it a new name and press Finish. The next thing we'll do is go back to Tools, Application Manager, and we will copy an application. I'll select Machine Edition again. I'll select Copy, and then I'll make a copy of this application and enter my new name. The next thing we'll do is back up an application. Again, we'll go to Tools, Application Manager, choose our product type, and then we'll choose Backup. Now when you back up an application, what RSViewStudio does, or what the Application Manager does, is take all your RSViewStudio project files and RSLinx Enterprise files and put them into one APA file, Application Archive file, very similar to a zip file. That makes it easy to email the file to somebody or to save it on your server. Well, I'll select the application I want to archive, I'll press Next, and then instead of putting the archive on my computer under my Documents and Settings, Shared Documents, ME Archives, I'm going to actually place it on my desktop. And I will press Finished, and I will be prompted with a note telling me that the Application Manager by design will not overwrite an application archive with the same name. So an easy way to get around this is by giving your project name a release number. In my case, I'll do Release 3. And then I can save it. And after the Application Manager is, I will go ahead and minimize my studio and show you that I have several of these application archives here on my desktop. Now to restore one of these, I can either launch the Application Manager again and select Restore, or I can just simply double click on an application archive and run through the restore procedure. In this case, I'll call it Rev 3, and that will now be restored to my shared documents under Documents and Settings. So the last thing I want to do is go to Tools, Application Manager one more time, select Machine Edition, and this time what we're going to do is delete an application. Select the application, hit Finish, and then that project will be deleted from your hard drive. So that's it for the Rename, Copy, Backup, and Restore tutorial for RSView Studio. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see additional tutorials in the future, please drop me your ideas and thoughts. And as always, thank you for watching the tutorial.